A little bit. No, I felt, obviously the second set was big difference compared to the first set, and although I had, my timing in that first set, my footing, just kept looking for it, and I felt a few times it was there, and then it would be off a few points, but at times I felt like I was close to I was seeing the ball and clear, and then just started reading her game better as well, and her getting used to her pace a little bit, and second set I felt I was really in the match, and I felt like for a while I was dominating some of the points, and I think that's a good feeling to have, knowing that the way I started the first set, and then the way that I was able to get back into that second set, and with the type of tennis I played is something that is the positive about this match, and I'll take that with me for the next matches.
Kim, can you try and describe your emotions when you stepped on the court, and then in the second set when the crowd was really rallying behind you?
Yeah, but it felt great. It's obviously for me, I've never played here, so I didn't know, how do you get to the stadium? How do you get the walk, and then walking through the banners, or the people cheering you on, and it works. It's motivational, and seeing some of the Belgians and the Belgian flags, and it's nice. It's a nice feeling, and it helps in moments like this, or in moments like the first set where I feel like, okay, I have to work my way into the matches, but to have that support, it definitely helps each time to step onto the line, and to kind of forget about what just happened and the mistake, and just take it from scratch again, and just be positive, and work your way through a match and fight, and but it was nice to have the support, and seeing a lot of the Belgian flags, like I said, and so it was a nice. I always used to like playing night matches. I like. I feel like in the beginning with my serve, I was just with the dark sky. Just my timing was off at times, and so just little things that I have to get used to step by step. But it was fun. I think I said it also yesterday in my press conference. I talk a lot about feeling when I'm out there, and of course, you play tennis because you want to win your matches, and I felt like I had an opportunity to win that second set. So there's a moment of disappointment where you try to have it all sink in, and kind of just go through, run your brain through the match again, and just see, okay, this is what happened throughout that first set, what made me change, also the belief, and just knowing that I felt like I could go toe to toe with her in the rallies, and she played well, played really well. When I had a couple of break points, served well. I think that was probably one of the biggest differences today, was how well she served when she had to come up with great shots.
It's just one match, obviously, but do you see any difference in the tennis per se since you've gone? Since you've been gone 8 years?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I mean, I had a good feeling out there. I do feel a little bit of I'm not going to say a relief, but a feeling of okay, the pace I can handle. Obviously, she's probably not the hardest hitter out there, but there's some girls who hit the ball a lot harder. But I felt like I was able to go, toe to toe with her from the baseline. I think it's too soon for me to say this is what has changed compared to 8 years ago or so. It's tough for me to already comment or give you a clear, good answer.
Is there any part of what you did out there today that surprised you?
Probably sliding to the ball a couple of times was something that I think Sam told me don't do it, not yet. But I was like, Sam, it's gonna come. Sam is my trainer. I said, it's gonna happen if I need to get it, have a little bit more reach to the ball. I think. I think the fight a little bit, being able to come back and not, let my head down when I was down in that second set. I think it's not a surprise, but it's a good feeling knowing that that's still somewhere in there. And so that's, I'm happy with those things.